Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to have some Division 20 online ranked gameplay in the light heavyweight division using a subscriber request. Shout out to Metal Madness 285 who requested us using the absolute legend that is Chuck the Iceman Liddell. And fun fact, Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz was the first fight I ever watched. I remember at the time thinking, why would two people do this, and why do people enjoy this? And then who's to know that a couple years later I would have been a massive fan of the UFC, and I can't imagine. It's probably my joint favourite sport with football, but it is something different. But Chuck Liddell, I mean, what an absolute icon! Definitely broke into the mainstream, featured in movies and whatnot, and obviously Dana absolutely loved him, especially when he shut up Tito. But coming into this fight here, we're against Rampage Jackson. I love when this happens online, when you utilise a legend and someone else picks a fellow legend, or even just when you use a lower tier fighter and someone just matches that level. I always appreciate that. And this opponent here, I've fought him a fair few times. I think I have 5 wins against him, and you can see that very early on what type of fight this is going to be. It's a very much sprawl and brawl. We're going to look to stand and bag and slug it out. And Rampage, of course, has got absolutely phenomenal power. We've seen what he done to Chuck in real life, and I knew it was going to be extremely competitive. And no matter how the fight seems to be going one way, it can always chop and turn very, very quickly. So that's one thing you can expect in this fight. It's going to be high action, brawling, slugging, and both looking to knock each other out with a lot of respect in the fight as well. And you'll see that play out. But overall, you can see I'm flying very, very well. Stand up is something that I definitely need to improve on, and I'm actively trying to improve. But I feel like it's getting to slowly but surely it's getting to a better position, and it's just going to help break out against these higher level fighters. But just want to quickly take the time of the video to say an absolutely huge thank you to everyone that supported the content as of recently. Channel is growing at a very good rate, well over 615 subscribers now, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. And all the comments that you leave, I do get around to replying to them, and any content suggestions. As you can tell, this content suggestion was well over 2 months ago, I think, or something along those lines, but I took note, remembered, and worked my way to it. So whenever you do recommend something, even if it's not instantly, just please keep in mind that I do write it down. I do have a list, a spreadsheet of videos I want to make, and I will get around to recording that. And you can see here that after he's dropped me now, he's raining on the strikes. Really, he knows my block's low, he's breaking through it, and he's looking to persevere. So backwards against the octagon wall there, he dropped me there a bunch of times, so I had to retaliate. And I know these head health blocks also low, so it's just a battle of whose power really transmits now, who lands the cleanest shots, and who's going to be more decisive. But very, very entertaining fight, and sometimes I wouldn't always advocate for these styles of fights, but sometimes they do make it real interesting. You see, knock him down here, get him against the fence, go to ground and pound. I throw one strike and opt to get up. I thought that this is a fight that really should be finished on the feet. Hit him with the respect, so he knows that I'm not going to jump. And again, I don't really advocate that unless you know the guy you're going against, so you can get a feel, because there's plenty of times I see on TikTok, someone letting someone get up, not finishing them after dropping them 3-4 times, and the first time the person that's losing drops them, instantly jumps on top of them and looks to finish the fight. But you can see there, nasty knockdown from him there at the end there. But I just want to say sorry for not uploading as much or as frequently as usual. A lot of factors to that. I've really hurt my thumb from doing jiu-jitsu. It's slowly starting to get better, but it's really, really hurt, so it actually does hurt when I play. And I've just had a lot going on with my work. I also had a couple funerals that I needed to attend to, which were normally the days I'm looking to stream or upload, which has affected things. But nevertheless, we're here, we're persevering through. And like I said, any suggestions for content, please let me know. I'm really looking forward to the card this weekend. It's just a shame it's at Salt Lake City, because I feel like that's going to really affect the cardio of the fighters, and we saw it before with the classic example what happened to Leon. He absolutely faded. Luke Rockhold, another one. So really hope that doesn't happen. I think out of all the fighters going, especially the main event, could really be impacted, because there's such high volume, high pressure fighters, Dustin and Justin. So we'll see what happens. I mean, regardless, that card is absolutely stacked top to bottom, and the UFC have done a fantastic job with that one there. So I'm very much looking forward to it, and let me know your predictions in the comments below. But just take a moment to appreciate Chuck Liddell. I mean, this man here is one of the faces and pioneers of the game. When I think of the UFC, he's one of the fighters that first come to mind. He just his style of fighting, the definition of sprawl and brawl, and everything he done. I mean, him finishing Tito the way he did, I remember was such a big thing at the time, and I wasn't even too much into MMA. It was the first fight I watched, like I said. I just remember seeing everyone talking about it, and I think at the time my dad might have even had an action figure, or sort of like the pop figures that I have now with some fighters. My dad had a similar one with Chuck Liddell, but yeah, he was truly just a massive name in the UFC, and you could argue had that. Now everyone likes to call it Dana White privilege, but he had a really good relationship with Dana White, and especially when he shut up Tito. But yeah, you can see this is just such a back and forth fight right now. He's really throwing as soon as he feels like my block's broken, no matter what his stamina's on, he's looking to absolutely crush me. But his head health, I think, mine's not in the greatest position, but he's definitely was worse for wear. Body health was also taking a hit for him, and stamina you can see because he's unloading these 4 or 5 punch combinations. Although he's getting through my block, he's doing an absolute number on his stamina. Is just whittling away, and you can see he's throwing the knees now, he's throwing the elbows, and just good clean work. I mean, Chuck's hands are so fast as long as you're accurate. So there's not much left here in this fight, and a beautiful check left hook there finishes the fight. So yeah, I just want to say an absolutely huge thank you for all the support. Hope you guys enjoyed this content. It's not sort of a try hard content, just a really fun fight using the absolute legend that is Chuck Liddell. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more UFC 4 content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream. Thank you, and yeah, see you next time.